Good morning, it's Tuesday. As you could see, I have just started getting ready for the day. Oh, that was bright right on my eye. I am gonna turn on my sad lamp because I definitely need it. But yeah, so my sister is here in the shower getting coffee ready for us to drink. I have my work meeting in the morning, so I have to kind of get ready somewhat quickly. It's like a no cameras meeting, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about looking too alive. I have that going on, and then after that meeting ends, I am on PTO for the rest of the day. I will take you along with me on my day. My family and I are here. My sister's gonna be working from my apartment in the morning, and then she's gonna meet up with my parents and I. My parents and me, sorry. That's one of my pet peeves when somebody uses the wrong word, me versus I, my parents and me. Because if you ever want to check it, take out the other party in the situation. So my sister will meet up with me, not my sister will meet up with I. That's how you do it quick in your head. I could go into the grammar specifics, but that's a quick check. I used to tell that all the time whenever I was teaching non-native English speakers how to ace the ACTs and the SATs. Actually, it was the SATs, not the ACTs. Nobody cares about the ACTs. I got a notification I had to take care of. So yeah, so today I'm going to meet up with my parents after I'm done with my work for this morning, and then my sister's going to meet up with us around lunchtime. So I think we might go to Costco in Harlem to renew our Costco card and maybe just like putz around a little bit. We'll see. And then I think eventually we're going to try to make our way to Hudson Yards / Chelsea Market because actually in this afternoon we have tickets to the Daily Show. So we got tickets. Basically, I think they haven't been able to fill their studios recently, I think, after the writer's strike ended. So I just get emails all the time saying like, we have so many seats available. Do you want to join? And usually when that happens before, sorry, I did my skincare already. I'm just like putzing around trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so I'm gonna use this today. Ever since the shutdown ended, I think they just haven't gotten people to go in because I think like tourists typically plan ahead to do it because you have to have like a couple weeks in advance, but they keep on sending it out like less than a week in advance. And unless you really love the Daily Show, I don't know if you're willing to like sacrifice your entire tourism. Yeah, so we're gonna go to that in the afternoon. They said that the taping is gonna be until like 7, but I feel like honestly this is gonna be like a very short taping because it's like right before the holidays, and it's always like not even the B squad, it's like the D squad. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised and we're gonna be in there for 7, but I kind of think we're gonna be in there until like 5:30. One time when I went to the Colbert show, I think that's what the new one is called, I went there with my friend because she loves Colbert, and I won tickets, and this was back in the day when it was hard to get tickets. She was like so jazzed to be there, and it was the shortest show ever. All we did was the opener, and then they had already pre-recorded the rest of the show, so it was just like us there. He did answer a lot more questions because they usually do like a Q&A with the audience at some point, and he did answer more of that. It was a very short show, and my friend was like very excited because it was supposed to be like Jude Law or somebody who was supposed to be interviewed, and he was not there. Very much not there. He pre-recorded it from his house like a few weeks ago, it seemed like. So we'll see how this one is because it's like the news correspondents are the hosts today, so that's even more interesting because it's like the news right now is not exactly what I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about Israel basically. Try not to share my true opinions here. I'm just saying it again, anti-genocide. So my mom keeps on being like, I've told her multiple times, we're not going to Miznan because they're Israeli and I don't know where their money flows. Because I don't want to support that. And like, I'm trying my best not to like buy from any organization in the US who flows their money into Israel, in terms of like big corporations, small corporations. Like if they have a shop there, it's okay, but like if they're actively funding Israel, no thank you. So unless they have a sign when we're walking past Miznan that's like, we support Palestinians, free Palestine, stuff like that, I am not spending my money there anymore, which sucks because the food is good, but again, want to make sure that where I spend my money aligns with my morals. I woke up like really discombobulated. I think it was like 11:45 last night. I woke up and I was like so confused. I thought I was in a hotel and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just kind of like thirsty. I wonder if my hotel has water. And then I like woke up fully and I was like, wait, I'm not in a hotel, number one. It took me a while. And then number two, I was like, the kitchen is literally outside your door. You could just waltz out there and do whatever you need using this again, the gradient. Today I used the Kaja bento, if you're interested. I really like it. So, got this in a Allure beauty box.
Sounds like it's still dripping.
It's actually quite funny. Okay, by the way, we're getting out. My sister finished work early. So basically, I'm editing a vlog where I was packing for her last trip, and in it, it's so funny. She needed moisturizer today, and she didn't tell me. And she also needed an umbrella, and we need umbrellas today because it's supposed to also rain for the next 2 days. I just texted my parents because I don't think they packed an umbrella either, but I have 8 umbrellas, including one large Gulf one that I haven't used because I got it for free from Hudson Yards, and I don't know what to do with it. It's just so large. But I'm gonna bring 4, I think. I have a mini one, and then 3 regular size ones, and then 3 other ones. Okay, we made it to Harlem, walking to the hotel. So like, I literally have never noticed this hotel before, and it's so big even in the daytime. And I can't tell if they like constructed it from scratch or if it like took over another one, because there's also like a terrace on the top there, but they didn't have it in the list on the elevator, so I'm wondering. Even in the daytime, that's a really bright sign. Okay, so we got off the bus at First Ave, and now we're on a long walk to Costco. According to Google Maps, it's like 15 minutes, but basically we have to walk down and then turn left and then keep walking towards the river. We walked past a car with a vanity plate that said Disciple with like numbers or whatever, but then the bumper sticker got me because with the Disciple license plate it says, "Do you follow Jesus this close?" Starting the long walk now into the shopping center. Okay, so I think the Target's like moved out now, but they used to have a Target in here too, but there's a lot of shopping. And Costco's on the first floor here. There's a very large Christmas tree. These are huge TVs. Okay, I haven't been to an in-house, what's it called, Costco in a while, but it's kind of busy, but it's like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so it's not as bad as it could be. My mom is looking for one of these, and they're actually really cheap right now, and it comes with the book cover too. But this one's even cheaper. What's the difference? Okay, everybody's in the line. That's where everyone is, because it goes beyond this. I have never seen a full peach in syrup before. But that's a sight. Dang, these are like a really good value. Actually, $40, you don't have to do any of the prep work. Seasoned rack of ribs. They have a lot of chocolate, fancy chocolates. That's a lot of baklava. $15. The gingerbread house, something happened to that one. I don't think my hometown Costco has all this stuff because we went last year and I don't remember seeing these. The Danish puff pastries, they sound nice. $10.99. Crepes. French biscuits enrobed in milk chocolate. That sounds gross, actually, to me. Premium liquor-filled dark chocolate bottles. No idea. 20? European cookies. So I scoped out the prices. Instacart is not significantly higher price, and you don't have to deal with the chaos or the transit to here. So, and now I know. Also, the Instacart people are like professionals here. They have like a whole system to latch together 2 carts with the seatbelt. I don't know if you can see that. You probably couldn't. But like in Korea, the people do 2 side by side. But here they do a trolley with the seatbelts for the child box or whatever, the child seat. They just ask for verification that they're out of Turkey. It's like 11 a.m. on Tuesday. That's not a good sign. My mom wanted to look at the river. Not sure why. But here we are looking at the river and traffic. Traffic's pretty bad right now, actually, for 11:30 on a Tuesday. But yeah, I also confirmed Target is fully moved out already. So it has the Aldi on the 2nd floor, and then there's a Planet Fitness 3rd floor. And then I think there's like a Burlington on one of these floors, and a Marshall's.
When I came in here, I was like, that's oddly specific, but then even more specific.
On our way downtown now. It's my favorite thing, the double-decker tool bus. Okay, we're going to the Winter Village. We ate lunch, but we're gonna like look around, shop around. It's quite busy. Spice blends. My sister should have pickles, but she says I don't have space for the pickle t-shirt I think she should have, but there's also like a bunch of pickles here. She loves pickles. I don't like pickles at all, but they have a lot. By the time you see this, very useless. I was gonna say unuseful, but this is like for the ice skating costs. Kind of pricey. At a different small business spotlight. I'll show you it outside. A dog toy booth. Such random prices. These little ornaments are kind of cute, but I don't know what the price is. The medium ones are $17. They have some like huge ones. Don't know the prices of those either. Okay, this is the curling bar. My mom was asking about it. It's not open right now, but curling session lasts 90 minutes. Oh, that's not the prices. Iceless curling. Synthetic. Let's take a look. It's not open, but we can just take a look. Oh, it's like very not open. It's like, if that's what the curling lanes look like, they gotta get a Zamboni out there for the synthetic lanes. It's very lumpy. So this is the famous hot chocolate. There's also like Max Brenner. The line for raclette is so long. So there's Portuguese egg tarts, but they're actually pretty okay price. The line for the truffle cheese steak is also super long. It's like a cluster, it's not really a line. I've never heard of their hot chocolate before, but they have little chocolate tool sets.
Like 30 degrees out.
And then there's also hot chocolate. It's kind of expensive, 15. It's also rating. Okay, we're gonna walk to Rockefeller now. Also, ice cream right now is a hard sell. It's cold, it is rainy. To take a break from the rain, I'm wearing my crazy umbrella. We're gonna go to FAO Schwartz. We're continuing to explore up. I've never been past the first floor because the first time I was here, I showed you. This is so cute. I like his eyebrows. He has an opinion. These are retired styles, but why are they $129? Of course, I mean, they must be collectibles. That's like a guffaw stance if I've ever seen one. And this is a cartoon slipping on a banana peel stance. Did they really invent the teddy bear for Teddy Roosevelt? Because I think that's what I learned. Okay, my sister was looking at the polar bear, I was looking at the lion. But I did see the polar bear first. But I was like, he looks a little too happy. He is like medium size. He's not gonna be life size because they're real scary. He's also wearing the eyeliner. Brown bear. He looks dirt. You can apparently personalize these little stuffies. They have like a brother sewing machine and everything. Why is there a llama unicorn? Caution, hungry lion. I mean, what everybody needs is a popcorn handbag. That axolotl got shoes. Okay, we're going down to the second floor. The third floor by the window is where the keyboard is. We somehow bypassed the mezzanine level, so no Barbie, but that's on the mezzanine. I mean, it's basically my vacuum because I have the handheld extension on my... They're putting up the tree still. There's actually a vending machine for free pads. They also have other stuff for actual sale, but this escalator is so fast. But we're on our way to the Daily Show. But it's like cold and miserable out, so we're trying to time it perfectly so we don't have to stand outside too long. This is where you can get NBC merch if you're into that. Okay, they have the Christmas decor out. There's also candy canes this year. Right behind me, that you can't see because of my umbrella, is the Tea Around Town. It's like that double-decker tea experience where you like, basically my probably two favorite things, having afternoon tea and a double-decker bus tour all at once. I've never been in here yet, but this is the Singaporean food hall. I just got the alert that there's a fire in between the walls, between the 7th and 8th floor. That means it's like an electrical fire, it's crazy. Setting up for the Christmas trees. I just realized you probably can't hear anything I'm saying because I'm wearing a mask. I completely forgot that I had it on. But we're still walking towards 11th Ave. It's quite a trek in the rain and with like slow people. I haven't been to Toto in years. That used to be my favorite ramen shop. It maybe still is. I don't know. I just haven't been there in so long. Okay, finally made it. We're like very early though, so it just turned 3. And the lineup starts from 3:30 for priority, which we have. And then we have to be there by 4. Okay, so we have priority tickets. As a time check, it's 3:45. We already got through, went to the bathroom, went through security. Since we have butts in the seat, we can TikTok now. As a time check, it's 4:38. Okay, we got out. It's about 6:30, I think. But yeah, we're walking by the Porsche store. But we're trying to find the bus. But it's like super bad traffic right now. Obviously, because it's like rush hour and everybody's trying to get out of the city. Okay, we're on the bus. We're taking the M50. We're gonna get out at 6th Avenue. We're gonna actually end up in West Village. So we're gonna go to dinner first at the Filipino spot, and then after that we're gonna go to this brewery. Making our way. We literally just got out of the train station. There's a guy threatening people with knives apparently, but we're like a couple blocks away. But that was close, I guess. Okay, we're kind of by Christopher Street and the Stonewall Inn, if you're curious. But we're going to a Filipino like fast food spot. So I lied. It has like 3 chairs and my parents are not gonna be happy with that. So we have to find another place. So I lied. They have more chairs here. Okay, now we're headed to Talia, which is a brewery, and they just opened the tap room in West Village, so we're gonna go there next. Okay, I'm gonna do a sample of the experimental, which is like stuffing flavored. My sister got the berry cobbler tart sour, and then my mom got the pick me up, which is a hazy IPA. I'm gonna see if this one's like, it could either be really good or really bad. It's supposed to taste like Thanksgiving stuffing. Okay, so my mom and I both tried it. My sister has said no thank you. It does taste like stuffing, but it also is very weedy. So it's not for me. I don't like lagers. It is a very weedy lager. Okay, so for this one, I actually decided I didn't want to have a lager, obviously. So I'm gonna do the prickly pineapple crush, which is a ghost. Okay, the people next to us left. So in the back room, it's actually a really big space. So it's quite trendy. There's people over there, but it's like really modern decor. There's a middle piece, and then the front piece has the bar. Okay, we're walking back to the station now. The brewery was super cute. We're on the way home, but it's raining so hard. I forgot that my sister needs a moisturizer, so now we get to go in the drawer. Which one? Which one will she get / enjoy? I think she needs like a gentle one, yeah? There's just so many options. This one's pretty gentle. It's very expensive. Do I use a very expensive one? La Mer. The oldest one. Hold on. Okay, so we're back home. It's about 10. Basically, it is so rainy and cold out. I had to shed all my clothes because they were so wet and cold. But yeah, we had a very action-packed day today. So morning took my call like I thought I would, and it ended a little bit early, but I got some paperwork done. And then my sister ended up being able to finish her work early. So instead of meeting my parents for breakfast, I stayed back here, edited a video, got my other stuff done, and then we went together to go to our parents' hotel in the Renaissance in Harlem, and then we decided to go do the one errand we had to do, which was to get our Costco renewal. So basically I have a Costco membership, and I let my mom use my guest pass or whatever, like the other membership person. So I couldn't renew it by myself because we were actually also going to upgrade it to the executive membership. So as a result, my mom needed to be there at the same time so we could both get our photos taken. So we did that, got that taken care of, browsed a little bit, and let me just say, it's worth paying the extra money for our Instacart. It's not that much more actually, because I was kind of like, this doesn't match the prices that I've seen in my hometown. No, it's because city prices are city prices. So it's worth it because it's just so much of a hassle to go there, to just have the Instacart guy do it, and then I tip him like 20-25% depending on what I buy, because sometimes I only buy like 3 things and they're always like in the right next to each other or something. Anyway, so yeah, they have a whole system down. The Instacart guys are like so good. But yeah, they were sold out of turkeys already. Like somebody was on the walkie-talkies when I was waiting for my sister and my mom in the bathroom. So I was like waiting outside in the food court, and they're like, can somebody please confirm like there are no more turkeys? And then they're like, no turkeys back here. So they only had like the turkeys that were already pre-cooked with like the sides that were available. They didn't have like the whole turkey bird. So I texted my friend. She's like, oh my gosh, I haven't started shopping yet. I was like, oh man. Turns out she doesn't eat turkey. And then we headed out to Bryant Park for the winter market. The winter village of Bryant Park is like a whole other thing. Everything is a little expensive. I don't know, nothing really caught my eye. The food wasn't really that spectacular. Plus, you know me, I don't like walking around holding food. So on top of that, they're expensive. So I'd rather, again, have it be a smaller price point and smaller portions so you can eat more options than have like one big meal, because they're like $15 or something. So they're like substantial. Didn't get anything there. Then we went to Rockefeller, walked around FAO Schwartz. It was really cold and really rainy today. So luckily my family came in yesterday, because I don't know if they would have made it if they tried to come in a different time just because of the weather being so unpredictable. Well, I mean, it was predictable. It was like a storm. Storms everywhere. So then we went to FAO Schwartz, and then we looked around there, and then we went into Rockefeller Center, and then we walked over to the Daily Show. So I don't personally find the Daily Show people that funny. I used to like Jon Stewart, and I also used to like Trevor Noah, but ever since they've had like the guest people, even the guy who was like the new host for like 1 week or whatever before, they were like, you know what, he's too scandalous. I never thought he was that funny. So we had Ronnie Cheng, I think that's his name, like the Asian guy who's like the correspondent. He was there. He was the host today, and again, I don't really find him that funny. So they had like 2 guests. I can tell you this because it's been on air for a very long time, but they had 2 guests, and then one of them was John Oliver. So my guess is, my gut feels, because we waited so long. We waited, they let us in early, but I looked and I think we got let up at the right time, and they said they let us in early because it was raining, and then we got held in like the pen, and there was only like a handful of chairs, and then we got held in that waiting room for a long time, and then we got let in. So we were in the first couple groups. We were like numbers 15 to 18 or something like that. So then we got let into like where the seats were, and then we sat in there for so long. And then at first they play like the top pop hits, and then the warm-up guy comes. The warm-up guy came, he did his like normal shtick or whatever. Number one, the pop hits lasted a very long time, and the shtick guy, he did 1 set, and then he left, and then they made us watch like a canned segment from like 2018, and then the stand-up guy came again, the warm-up guy, and did another set, and it was like, you could tell he was like running out of material. So then they finally had the host come out, he said hi, and then he left, and then we sat there again. Anyway, so my guess is that somebody canceled last minute and they had to call around to see who could come in, and John Oliver obviously is like nearby since he tapes nearby, so he has to be able to commute there, you know, relatively easily. Had him come. I don't think that they're gonna use that much of that interview, so my dad's like really jazzed to watch it, but I really don't think they're gonna use that much of the interview. Apparently he like didn't realize. I was like, yeah, that was like, they had nothing prepared. He's like, no, they did. I said, no, they literally had nothing prepared. You could tell that they had nothing prepared between them. So yeah, and then after that we decided to go down to West Village / Greenwich. So we went to first the Flip Siggy. So it looked like it was closed, but we were like coming in the back side rather than the front of the establishment, so I thought there were only 2 chairs, but there's actually quite a few chairs. And then my mom accidentally ordered an extra burrito, so now my sister has a lunch for tomorrow, and we had our burritos. Those pretty good. It was like about $14 I think for a burrito, so it's like about the Chipotle price, but it's like not Chipotle, it's like Filipino. And then after that, my mom and sister and I went to Talia. The establishment is so nice. There's like 3 different, maybe 4 different zones. The front room has a few like seating areas, and then there's like a bar, and then there's like a middle zone which is like a couple of seats, and then it has some like standing high tables, and then we were in the back room, and that has like a few tables, and then like this little like cozy like fireplace style place. I couldn't show you because there was like a couple there, but yeah, there was there, and then there was some bar around the side where you could like stand and hold your drink. So it's actually a really nice venue. The bathroom was really clean, so props to them. And they had a very extensive beer list. Nothing that I ordered was anything I would order again. So the first one I tried the experimental beer, so they had an experimental beer and that was stuffing flavored, and my mom was like, I could only taste sage, and I got more sage. To me, it tasted too much like wheat, like too much like bread. So it was like a really wheaty lager, so I didn't get that, obviously. I went with like one that was called like prickly pineapple crush or something, so I thought it was gonna be a pineapple color. It was not. It was very red. And then my sister got sour. Hers was like, she liked it a lot. I didn't care for it. It was like a little bit too thick and sugary for me, for my sours. And then honestly, I should have just gone with the hazy IPA. I don't know why I tried to change my lifestyle. I do like a good sour, but I was like, I should have done hazy. So then after that we came back. So that is everything. I would recommend going to Talia, especially if you like beers. They had like a really nice sort of atmosphere. It was kind of loud, but it was like only because the group next to us was like I think there were like 5 people, and they were all like catching up and stuff, so it was pretty close quarters. But then on the other side of us was like maybe like 50s, 60s year old couple, and they were pretty chill. Anyway, that is the wrap for today, and it's Tuesday. I can't believe it's Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday today. And then tomorrow we will start a new vlog. So tomorrow morning I am going to work for a couple of hours and then take PTO the rest of the day because I have a pretty important meeting that I'm like, why are we having this meeting the day before a holiday in the US? Like, all of the people that are like key people are not going to be here. We shouldn't be having this discussion without them. So I may have to be like, I'm going to defer to like the next meeting, something like that if anything comes up. I just need to be there to make sure that like nothing gets said that's going to really impact my part of the project. So anyway, that is what's going on, and I'll chat to you tomorrow. Thank you again for watching. Follow me over on Instagram at Eat Stretch Explore, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.